Hey Eric, how you doing?
Good, good. How are you, Bob?
I'm good. Back here in the United States of America. Well, man, you guys got off to a great start. I think it was 10-0 and then 35-17. It kind of coasted from there. What'd you think of the start? And I guess just the overall play.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy with a lot of things. It also gives us a really good barometer too of things we have to work on. I thought we were really undisciplined defensively. We got to become much more solid defensively, but happy with the fact that I thought we played really hard. So happy with that for sure.
Kind of had to chuckle when I saw them tee you up. Did you say something in Spanish or English, or what was the deal with that?
Started off in English, ended up in Spanish.
Okay. And then I know Nick had 17. I assume his fingers. Okay. What you think of his playing? Anybody else stand out to you in particular?
Yeah, I thought that Nick did a really good job. Obviously, sat out the last week of practice. He had the doctor's appointment on Friday afternoon, but we had a practice Friday morning so that the guys would be off their legs a little bit. So I thought he played really good. He got a little bit careless with the basketball a couple times, um, as our whole team did. We had 11 turnovers, at least according to Kaywood, which I don't know how accurate that is. But um, you know, I thought we shared the ball, and Nick provided a real scoring punch for us as well.
And Kamani pretty active. What'd you think of him?
Yeah, I thought Kamani did a fabulous job. For sure. Played hard, came off the bench, played with great energy. I thought he played really well, which is what we need from a returning player.
Okay, yeah, I'll turn it over to the other guys or turn it back to Mike. Thanks, Eric.
Curtis.
Or Fuller. Turn it back to Fuller.
Coach, you guys have been beating up on each other for a couple months. You finally got to mix it up against somebody else. I guess, what were your overall takeaways from what you saw today? And was there anything that surprised you that maybe you didn't expect that you saw from the group today?
No, I thought, defensively, again, I thought we just gambled way too much. We have to become way more solid. Our athleticism was obviously too much for our opponent. But having said that, you've got to understand when to gamble, when not to gamble. I think our players, played really hard. And again, we'll have tape now to evaluate. Thought we had some really good, not many people are going to talk about Barry Dunning. I thought Barry played really well. I thought Brazil did a great job running the floor and finishing. I thought our guards did a great job throwing lob passes. So a lot of real positives as well. Anthony Black in the middle of the zone is really effective because he's got such great court vision. He can throw skip passes. So I thought there was a lot of really positive things as well.
And then this is Bob Holt math, but I think he had you guys down for 17 dunks today. And again, you've been practicing against yourselves. I know you have a lot of rim protectors that you're excited about. Are you surprised by that at all, the above the rim play? I guess just your general thoughts on that.
Yeah, no, I think the lob passes, that's something we work on all the time is we have a little 1 minute lob station that we do. And I thought that we threw 2 bounce passes to our bigs that we don't ever want to do. We never want to throw a bounce pass to a big. So I think as we learn to get better, I think we're going to have more lobs. We had a baseline out of bounds lob, supposed to be a lob to Brazil. We did not execute that right. So anyway.
Scotty.
Yeah, Eric, could you just maybe just go over what you saw from Trevin and that flurry that he had to start the third quarter? I mean, and just kind of just impressions on him.
Say that again, Scotty.
Yeah, just the third quarter flurry that Trevin opened with. I think he had 8 points in a couple of minutes, and just kind of your overall thoughts on him today.
Yeah, really active, really moves, can change our transition game because he's really, at keeping the ball and beating people off the bounce. Obviously a great lob threat. And what we didn't see tonight from TB is that he's a really good perimeter shooter as well.
And I guess my other thing is just thoughts on Ricky and Jordan. They had some good motor moments or stretches, I guess, and just some highlight plays for you.
Yeah, Ricky, another great, athlete. Jordan Walsh, both those guys can get out and train. I mean, we're going to have to be a team that scores in transition. I was really happy with how we faced their zone. I thought if we faced the zone, that would be the one thing that we might not be able to handle because we don't play zone. So we haven't faced it at all in practice. We've added 6 zone offensive quick hitters. But anyway, it's a step in the right direction. We got to get ourselves ready for the next game as well.
I think Nick may have hit 3 threes, and that was kind of the bulk of the perimeter shooting. But I remember, I think Ricky hit one in the corner, had a dunk earlier. Is Ricky is he growing the perimeter shooting part of his game? Are you seeing that?
Yeah, Ricky really works on his perimeter shooting a lot. Obviously, we're going to need Nick to knock down 3-point shots without a question. We're going to need Anthony Black to make 1 or 2 threes every game as well, and Jordan Walsh. Those are probably going to be our 3-point threats, and then we hope to get some threes from Brazil, and then Dunning can make a 3 for us as well.
I think
You
that's
guys
it.
good?
Yep.
Real quick, Bob, last one.
Okay, Eric, we tell from Twitter you guys were having fun on the beach, sightseeing. How happy are you that you let the guys have some fun, but then when it came time to play, y'all took care of business?
Yeah, it's really interesting with 6 freshmen, with only 2 returners. I was not worried. I mean, today, we did a shoot around out right by the beach. We did an activity that'll be out on social media tomorrow. We played dodgeball on the beach. We played volleyball in the water with no net. But I trusted that they would get off their feet at 2:00. We had a team meal at 2:00, and they got a little bit of rest, and they came out and played like they should play. But we are having fun. We are focused. We ran through all of our sets on the beach. We ran through some defensive coverage out on an outdoor court. So we're working over here as well, but we certainly are having a lot of fun. I can promise you that.
Okay, thanks. And Curtis didn't seem like he thought my math was good.